Well, I think that's a super easy way to choose a product niche. So you're kind of starting with a sub audience niche, ladies that want to do skincare, and then you're taking that and just pushing it along and just going through the mental exercise of saying, okay, well, now let's imagine that that particular niche is done and everybody's going to buy it, has purchased it. Where else could those elements of that product get used? Okay. And it tends to follow a particular kind of path as well. So I really like this as a way of doing it. So for instance, one niche that I looked at was the running niche. I used to run a heap. I don't run anymore. I buggered my knees up. But I used to run heaps. And so it's a niche that I know quite well. Well, that niche is interesting because then you've got the top level, you've got people that run. But then underneath that, like sub niches of that, you've got the crazy mofos that run marathons, for instance. Okay, so they're marathon training. You've got the people who just run for fun. You've got the people who run to get fit. You've got the people who run to lose weight. You've got the people who run as part of a group for a social thing. And each of those specific sub niches within that main niche have got different wants, needs, and desires for what they're trying to achieve by getting into that particular activity, that particular sport in this case. So that's a very, very simple way of coming up with a product idea, is to think about niches and then go deeper and deeper and deeper into them. So, running, if it were me, I would take the crazy people who are zealots on the fringes. So in that particular instance, that would be marathoners. They tend to spend more money within any given niche. So I go marathon runners, and then you could go, okay, well, now I'm going to target women that run marathons and dudes that run marathons, and you could kind of take it to that next level as well. So what would be a product that both men and women are buying in that particular category that so far nobody has thought to make it specifically for that particular person? And an easy example of that would be, running clothes, for instance. Well, we all know that a dude's going to wear different things to a lady when it comes to running, but that's an example of that segmenting in action and just targeting different niches within those niches. There's heaps more within that, but that gives you an insight into how that works. Okay. I saw somebody had just posted into the Oodle Foods group about a product that they found that was aimed at cavoodles, which was basically a shampoo that had got argan oil in it. Now, argan oil is a very, very interesting product ingredient. It's actually a really great ingredient. Lots of science backing up the efficacy of it. It's a really cool thing. But that's the first time I'd seen argan oil used in a dog shampoo. And that ascension process, where it starts being used for one thing and then just goes through the iterations until it arrives at, somewhere where probably really it doesn't belong. Dog shampoo with argan oil in it. Well, really, but the dogs look great. So who the hell am I to debate that? But that's the ascension process of it. Toothpaste for dogs is another example of that. Dogs don't need toothpaste. But humans use toothpaste, and then men and women's toothpaste, and then toothpaste for cavities, and then toothpaste for fresh breath, and then toothpaste for cavities and fresh breath, and then toothpaste without any with this in it, toothpaste without that in it, no fluoride, with fluoride, extra fluoride, and on and on and on and on and on, until all of a sudden you arrive at toothpaste for dogs. And then that whole freaking thing starts again. Oh, so now you're brushing your dog's teeth. Well, now you need toothpaste that's got this in it. Now it's for that, and it goes through that cycle again. Okay. That happens all the time. And if you think it through, you can position a product to take advantage of when that inevitable move to the next subcategory happens, and you're already in it, ready to sell. Super cool. That was a video from my regular Monday night session with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. We are a community of e-commerce professionals right around the world, making sales on Amazon, on eBay, on Shopify, all sorts of different places, with sales, by the way, of over $50 million. There's 2,500 members and growing. We're actually the fastest growing community of e-commerce professionals in Australia right now. If you'd like to find out more about what we do, and also come and join us, of course, then get yourself off to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. The link for that is in the description, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.